Today, we're going to be working with and showing off the Neo Smartpens, both the M1 and the M2, as well as some accessories you can use around the office. Now, Neo Smartpen is definitely one of our more popular partners to work with. It's incredibly eye-pleasing, it's incredibly satisfying to use, and would you definitely say it's one of the ones we get a lot of attention in the stores and online with?
We definitely do. It's a customer favorite here at b8ta.
Most definitely. It's not a day goes by do we not have customers coming in to demo the Neo Smartpen or even tell their friends and family about it, since it has so many wide uses. So today, we'll be looking at both the M1 as well as the M2 variation of the pen. Big difference between these two? Not as much as you would think, honestly. I find that it's really nice that the M1 is your everyday kind of pen. Slip it in your pocket, use it for general note-taking, even use it as your daily planner pen. Or if you're more on the more creative side, the M2 might be more your speed, since the grip is more built for artists and the metal finish gives you a lot better stroke control. But definitely have a lot of people who love these kind of pens. So we'll start with the Neo Smartpen M1. The M1 comes in a very nice cylindrical cardboard box, which super satisfying just to pop right open. Right off the jump, great presentation with it. Pen right up front waiting for you, get starting guide, and on the back has your charger and has a couple pen refills in here. That's the one thing that I really like about this pen that I've experienced so far is you can use any kind of standard pen insert on it. Goes to what, Office Depot, Staples.
Yep. We've had customers actually come into the store and bring in different colored inks that they like, that they use in their refillable pens. So yep, definitely can use other inks.
Most definitely. We had a lot of people love this pen, and I say just for your everyday kind of pen use, this works for at least 70 to 80% of the people that we have using it. So I love the cap. It sticks on there very nicely. It doesn't slide off very easily. But what I do like is it does let you turn on the pen as soon as you're ready to use it too.
That is always nice.
Super convenient, so you don't have to press a button to get started. As soon as you uncap it, just like a normal pen, ready to jump right into it. I think that's very convenient. I think that will save a lot of time for a lot of people, a lot of frustration. Now, the charger that comes with it is a micro USB cable. So very common cable. One already includes, so you don't have to actually search for one, but if you lose this one, it fits most of your other electronics. You don't have to worry too much about it just being lost in the mix. So what I'll do is I will show you video of the pen use.
Alrighty.
Now the M1 is
We are living in a digital age,
just
flooded
for-
with smart devices.
It's
Despite the
great for just
convenience
using
digital
for
writing lends,
note-taking
many
on the
still
go,
write on
or
paper
if you're in class
and scan
you
or
need to
type
have a
up
digital
to archive
copy
their
of your
notes in
notes if
smart
you want to
devices such as
back up or you want to
PCs,
share with your
tablets, and
friends.
smartphones.
No more taking pictures.
We wondered
no extra
how
steps.
we would
You
seamlessly
already have
integrate the
all your
analog
notes
way of
digitized
writing
right there
and
for
digital
you.
convenience
Now,
by transforming
in
what
some
we
cases,
write
you
on
can't be
paper.
with your smart device, and that's perfectly fine.
Voila!
You don't necessarily
Neo
need to
Smartpen
have these
M1
smart devices
seamlessly
with you.
digitizes
It
your
will
writings
actually
or
record
drawings
to the
written on
pen.
paper, syncs your
It's
schedule
quite a
to
lot of
online
information on the
calendar,
pen, right?
A
and
lot of
transcribes your
information,
handwritten
actually.
notes to digital text.
Absolutely fantastic.
Replay your note-taking process and your voice
8,000
recordings
pages.
synced to your
And
notes.
1,000 words,
Neo
1,000
Smartpen.
pages of work.
Share
through
your
this pen
ideas
so
with
you
others
can
in real time.
Take what you wrote and then transpose back to your smart device.
It is a
when you
piece
are
of cake
done.
to send your
Another really
handwritten
incredible
notes
feature
via
when you're
email.
actually syncing your device back to the app.
Left your
to do all
smartphone
of the
at home?
uploads. No matter
Don't
what
worry,
notebook that you
Neo
use that
Smartpen
is
will
powered
still
by Neo
capture your
Smart
writings
Notes,
into its internal
you
memory
can actually verify
and
and
sync to your
choose
smart
which notes
device
you're
when
uploading
connected
to the
again.
app. So if you're using a planner,
With
a
Neo
notebook for
Smartpen
science,
and a
a
smart
notebook for
device,
work, you
you
can
will
actually
have your
upload
own
all of them
studio
in one time
anytime,
if you would like to
anywhere.
do that. So I also think that's really fascinating. It stores pages
All
that are in
ideas start from the
multiple
tip of the
notebooks and
pen.
multiple planners.
Now, open your
Absolutely.
pen.
Take everything that you have in work. If you have it all for one specific subject, okay, I want this for science.
Neo
or
Smartpen
these are
M1.
my recipes, or these are the grocery lists that I need, so I know
Neo
what I'm missing.
Convergence.
It can do all of that for you, no problem. I think that's really nice that you can do that. Now, I understand sometimes you can't always read somebody's handwriting. I can't read my handwriting half the time, that is for sure. But I do like the Neo Smart app actually has a feature that will take what you wrote on their notebook and actually transcribe that into text for you. You actually clean it up, make sure it looks very nice for you, and that way you can then just have text instead of handwriting, go back and reference back. I think you can search like keywords too, right?
Yeah, so within the app, you can upload multiple notebooks. And then say you have one for recipes, you have one for, I don't know, science, you have a notebook that has all sorts of different notes with no organization, and you took a note somewhere about a certain brand of car you wanted to purchase. You can actually keyword search that brand of car, or you can add tags to the actual notes when you upload them to help you find that specific note in the future. So even if you keyword searched a very generic word like hello or this, it'll bring up every single page that has that word. So it's pretty incredible.
Oh yeah, and not only that, it's not just one language. It has multiple different languages, 34 different languages you can actually take and transcribe and then search back if you so wish. I thought that was neat. I think that's taking like next step, and just instead of giving you 1 to 5 different languages, which a lot of them, that's fine, that's usually more than enough. But 34 different languages, that is insane. English, no problem. French, go for it. Greek, have a field day, it's got you. Now, the second one we're going to look at today is going to be the Neo Smartpen M2 variation. Like I said, this is more like the artist variation. I like this one a lot. We've had a lot of people who love to come in here and doodle, and a fair amount of customers say this works very well for them, just for the natural glide of a pen when you are sketching. And didn't realize it was actually very common to have different kind of pens and pencils to facilitate artistic needs. And this fills that need very, very well. Big fan of this one. So I'll show you the video for this one while I unbox the Neo Smartpen M2. Now this is actually one-to-one drawing, taken from sketching on an actual Neo notebook back to the pen and then transcribed in real time to the smart device paired with it. Like I said, you don't necessarily need to have your smart device on you in order to do it. It will actually take what you do and record it. But in this case, it's one-to-one as you are sketching, and it will show off the detail that you can get simply from shading, from sketching. It's very, very nice. Now this one definitely, the box is very sleek. I like this box a lot. It feels very solid. I love that they put their actual Neo Notes emblem on the box to show off this is exactly what you're getting. This is your Neo pen. Inside the box, the presentation to start is beautiful. I love it has the pen front and center for you. You see exactly what you get is beautifully ready for you to go.
So sleek.
I like this one quite a lot. With this one comes in 3 colors?
Mm-hmm.
3 colors on this one. I like that they give you color options. And that's same for both. 2 colors on this one.
Sorry, my mistake. 2 colors for done too.
Yeah, 2 colors for this one. So black and then the gray we have here. And if you remember correctly, M1 has the one that's 3 colors, the black, the gray, and the navy.
Correct.
So that way it gives you a little option so you're not stuck with one kind of color. It gives you an option to switch it out. Mm-hmm. Now this one, same kind of setup, included pen cap on here, same micro USB cable to charge it, also included in the box. The metal finish on here feels nice. Feels very natural in the hand. I think that's a good idea for them to make this the way they did. It feels good. And same kind of thing, it has the same auto start when you pull off the cap, that it will start up the pen and it's ready to go for you. Now, also one thing that I noticed that they added into this box that wasn't in the M1 was a starter pad as well. So if you wanted a pocketbook to take with you, quick notes, quick sketches, it's here for you. I like that a lot. I'm a big fan of this one. I like that they added that on there. And like I said, it is a standard pen insert as well. They do give you 2 to start off with in the box, so you don't have to worry about buying a new insert, but it is a standard pen insert you can get from any kind of office supply store. I like that they give you something to start with and a backup when the first one runs out. They really thought this one through. I'll give Neo Labs one thing, they thought about attention to detail.
Very much so. Even that little surprise booklet in there to write on and get you started. Super, super nice.
Exactly. No, I'll have to ask, like, which one would you like? Like, personally, if you had to choose one of these pens, which one would you like?
Personally, I like, oh, this is a hard one.
Right.
I think I would like the N2 because of the metal finish. I think it's really sleek. I like it that it has a little bit of weight to it as well.
Mm-hmm.
And I do like to sketch often, so I think that it would be a good use for me personally. What about you?
I would probably go with the M1 myself. I'm the kind of person that I like to sketch quick notes all the time. I am the kind of person that if someone tells me about a fantastic recipe, that they love all the time, because I love to cook. I want to write down the recipe right there. But I also don't necessarily want to, lose that piece of paper. That's why I like this Neo Smartpen so much. I think that's great for me.
Mm-hmm.
So it's great daily use. They really thought about different ways to accommodate different kinds of people.
Yeah,
I appreciate that.
Very true. We have a lot of students coming in for Neo Smartpen. We have a lot of artists, architects, engineers, a lot of nurses, which has been really neat to see throughout the months that we've been open here at Denver. And yeah, I think we also have a really great selection of notebooks to choose from on b8ta.com. So with the Neo Pen, you do have to use the proprietary pages, which are fueled by the Neo Notes app. So the pages itself have these tiny little black encoded dots all over them. And then each pen, I don't think we talked about it, has a camera at the tip. And that's actually what allows for the pickup of the digital transfer to occur. So with the Neo Notes, they actually have a partnership with Moleskine. So if you like kind of that more high-end appeal and look with your note-taking, you can choose that. They also do carry the idea pads for $22, and you get 5 for that. Sorry, 5 idea pads with that. These are really cool. They're maybe a little bit bigger than my palm, so pretty portable in like a small bag. And these are also notebooks for $15, and they are lined. This one is the one that we sell the most. So it's the 3-pack college ruled notebooks. You get 14 with one purchase, and they're pretty thick. So I'll show you. I'm not sure the page count, but pretty thick notebook.
I love that they do the different packs with this one and the idea pad. They give you a lot to start with these pads. So if you want multiple or you want one for different subjects, they got you. No problem, no harm, no foul.
All right.
So I think that pretty much covers the Neo Smartpen. Unless you can think of anything I might have missed.
Definitely come into a beta and check us out. You can also book a virtual appointment where we can go more into depth with like how to properly sync your notes. The app has a lot of really cool features. You can do like a time lapse when you're drawing or something like that, and then play it back as a recording, which is really neat for artists to use. There's a lot of really neat features. One of my personal favorites is in the app itself. Let's just say you're not a very organized person and you have one notebook that you brought to work or to class or something like that. You start taking a bunch of notes throughout the day for each class or each random subject that you're taking notes in. You digitally upload it to the app. You can actually copy and paste existing pages, compile them, and then put them in a separate digital notebook. So that's something really special with the app. So if you need it to be organized later on and cataloged differently, you actually can. So yeah, I think that if you guys come into the store, have more questions, book a virtual appointment on b8ta.com, we can definitely highlight those features with you through the app.
Yes, most definitely. I think that was fantastic.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely come into a local b8ta store, jump onto b8ta.com. And as always, every week we have new unboxings with other partners coming in. So stay tuned and come back and check us out.
Thanks for joining. My name is Erica. This is Marcus, and we're the Denver team at b8ta.
Have a good one.